Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I'm going to take a little bit more of a serious topic over here, although it is kind of funny, and I'm going to probably show you guys some of the funniest and, in all honesty, probably worst bugs I've seen in a video game in a very long time. We kind of want to go bring up a little bit more of a sensitive topic over here, which is in regards to Pokemon. Now, as you guys probably know, when it comes to the internet, and someone even murmurs that word, there is a lot of people who come out of the woodworks, a lot of people up on Reddit, on Twitter, or wherever it even may be, even maybe in the same YouTube comments down below, that will essentially go and bring up and fight to the death for Pokemon to be, it's a good game, it's lovely, and my childhood nostalgia, and everything in between. Now, I want to let you guys know I have played so many different Pokemon games in my life, starting even from Pokemon Yellow back when I was a kid, and I literally go and battle my sister when she had Pokemon Red, and I have streamed them, I have played Pokemon games, I have shiny hunted, I have probably at least 100 different shinies, I play it up on my Twitch stream all the time, and I am not a Pokemon hater. Although this most recent Pokemon kind of goes and highlights two really big issues. Number one, on the fact that it seems like these Pokemon creators, just basically as they're making this game at Game Freak, they do not care about a finalized finished product for the game, and they need either more hires, more funding, or a little bit more of a care for the games that they're creating. And part two is that the Nintendo Switch is kind of somewhat slacking really hard. Now, I think a lot of these problems, though, are more so focused on Pokemon rather than the Switch itself, but it'd be kind of a nice to have a double whammy. Now, I don't want to go and say anything bad about Pokemon or those games, so if you guys want to be hypercritical on me, just make sure you guys are nice about it too, because I'm more at the end of the day making this to kind of say, we just want better. I don't want to say Pokemon fans are dumb for liking the game. I don't want to say Pokemon fans shouldn't like the game, but more so just kind of saying beforehand, I just wish that if you like Pokemon, you had a little bit of a better quality of a game with better newer features and better graphics and better optimization. And if you guys somehow disagree with that, then I don't even know what to talk to you about. I probably don't even want to read your comment anyway. So let's go dive into this issue of how bad this brand new Pokemon game actually is, how these bugs are going viral everywhere, and how I kind of wish there was, number one, both more workers at Game Freak, and number two, maybe a Switch Pro would be kind of nice. So if you guys like all this type of stuff, so we talk about it, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for our $500 Xbox or PlayStation 5 giveaway. Twitter and Twitch room down below for bonus entries, and we'll probably be playing Pokemon still too as well. And of course, we have the Target and Amazon links for all the sales, and let's dive on into it. So as you guys may or may not have had a chance to see, this brand new Pokemon has been rough. Like, I'm going to show you guys all these clips, but basically this has been a game that looks like it was not quality controlled, was not really tested. There's a lot of bugs, and although the game does still seem fun, and I'm still gonna be checking it out myself and playing it and probably getting some shinies and going from there, it just seems like there's a lot left to be desired when it comes to the game itself. I'm gonna use Paul's article over here as a good reference, but I'm gonna kind of show you guys all these clips because good lord. So while they said, well, yes, we have reached a point in the life cycle of Nintendo Switch where the handheld console is roughly 2 generations of tech behind its rivals at PlayStation and Xbox. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's hard recent hard technical problems can only be partially be blamed on aging hardware. And I agree, I think it's almost like a scapegoat to show them, because I've seen some really good looking Switch games already. In reality, most of this falls on Game Freak, which I would agree. The stewards of Pokemon who have not figured out how to maximize the limited power of the Switch for the open world of Scarlet and Violet, and seem to be on too short of a development cycle for new games to really give them the care they deserve. Various technically broken aspects of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have been going viral all weekend, and I've been seeing it still so far, through separately a posting showing the difference between Xenoblades Open World and the Switch and Scarlet and Violet is specifically striking. So I'm going to show you guys some of these tweets. There's a lot more that have been popping up throughout a while, but you guys can kind of see, like, this is a screenshot of Pokemon. Look at the textures, look at the detail, look at the sand, look at the backgrounds. It looks like a PS2 game if we're even lucky. And people keep on saying that even the PS2 games have some pretty nice textures. Like, this isn't bad. It is open world, but if you go and compare a game like over here, you guys can see, like, look at these beautiful, beautiful games floating around. Now, obviously, sometimes frame rate goes into issues or selective areas, or even potentially some folks are even using emulators to make it a little bit more in-depth, but it kind of goes to show that if you compare this to other games that are more optimized and more efficient, it still is a huge, huge comparison between what you see on Pokemon. Like, this just looks barren, it looks lifeless, it looks like there's no love thrown into this game as you guys go through it. But also past that too, there's just been various animation bugs pretty much everywhere. I'm going to show you guys some of these as we go through these. But like, it's just almost in, like, what is this? Like, do I need to go full cam and show you guys this? Like, what on earth even literally is this? Look. Like, bro. I mean, like, it's kind of in that anime style of maybe some folks may not hate it or whatever it might be. But I look at it, like, first of all, look at what does this sandwich even look like? What even is this sandwich? It looks like tomato, eggs, and like a bread. First of all, what is that? What is this bite? Like, what, just what on earth are we... I don't know what to even say. I mean, I get it. I mean, I've played like Japanese type games. I played like the Cooking Mamas, whatever. I just don't even know what on earth that even is too as well. And they even have some other bugs too, where it's funny because this like the capture is funny, saying Game Freak deserves a round of applause for this one. And you go and you click on this, and like it's literally just what on earth is this, man? Like I don't even know what this really even is. Like you look at them clapping. Like, first of all, first of all, I don't know if you guys can even tell, like, you have the little Pokemon fly through the character. It's now stuck on the wall itself. Like, it's literally flapping on against the cave wall. The character over here is smiling. Let me move my camera so you guys can actually see this weird clapping animation in its full glory. Like, it's literally clapping like they're inside, like, it's literally this. Like, I don't know how else to explain this. Like, with the bird Pokemon, like a seagull or something up in the background. Like, it almost looks like a scene out of a horror movie. I don't even know how to even explain what this even is. And this is why I keep on highlighting that Pokemon needs more love. Pokemon needs more devs. This is one of the biggest IPs in the entire world, making quadrillions of dollars with merch and sales and all these mobile games and like everything in between the games themselves. And like you have like, what is this? Like what like people are calling this the Attack on Titan bug as we're going through. Like what is this, man? Like, it's scary. Dude, if I was a kid and I was playing this game and I saw this, I'd be worried that, like, I somehow broke it or there's a bug or, like, I feel like I'd have to ask my mom for help or something. Like, what is going on in this game? And they've also been apparently inventing new bugs of, like, that they've never seen where people are, like, now perpetually depressed, where it's kind of like if you show your character and you use like the selfie mode as you're in the game itself, then your character's facial animation stays the same exact way the entire rest of the game. So your character could basically just look like they're just very, very sad or extremely happy, depending on what they actually go and see and look at. Like, this game has been turning into an absolute mess. And they also say that there's also the not so funny issue of game just dropping in performance. And this is once again where Pokemon is one of the biggest IPs on the planet, and like they can't even make this work right. This actually went pretty viral too as well. On top of this, I'm not sure why the tweet actually went disappeared. Maybe I just refreshed, might be fine. But there we go. Yeah, basically for this one, you guys can see as they're going through this, like this is not like me pausing the video. This is literally just like, it just is that buggy. Like, look, it's like not even loading. Like there's just like, look, first of all, look at the textures. It's like what is this? Like nothing's loading in. The grass is even there until now, until it zoomed on in. And like just everything is just looking like it's broken. Like what is this texture? What is this game? What is this background? Like what is going on? Like what do we have to do to go and convince Game Freak to hire more people? Maybe have a longer dev cycle? Maybe to finally have the Switch Pro so we can maybe finally upgrade these graphics? Because this doesn't even really look like a PS2 game. This almost looks like a PS1 game at this point. And that's just ridiculous for like $1 billion franchise. Like this, I mean, it's just a lot of money. Pokemon makes a lot of money at the end of the day, okay? That's all that matters. And you go through all these and you see these and that's just happening almost everywhere. Like people are seeing this stuff everywhere up on Twitter. And they're looking at these Pokemon, like you can't even load and play the game. Now, some folks thankfully aren't having as bad of issues, and some folks are still enjoying the game, which is totally fine within your right. But I just want these games to not be happening to everyone. We want to make sure that this is good. We want to make sure the experience, especially for kids who might be having one of their very first ever gaming experiences, should be good. And if you kind of give a free pass for Pokemon, because it's Pokemon, if this was an indie game, if this was like a genuine, like, other AAA game, if this was a Mario game, a Zelda game, people would not give it a pass. And I'm not sure what it is with Pokemon, if it's nostalgia or what, but for some odd reason, people allow so many more of these issues and bugs and just lackluster games to keep going. Maybe it's because people keep on buying them. I don't know why, but at the end of the day, it's kind of sad to see. And I'm not sure if it's really a Switch Pro problem too, because we've seen other Switch games do well. I don't know how they would like a Switch Pro. It's just getting to the point where this is just ridiculous. Like, I really don't know how Pokemon can be this bad I don't know. So give me your thoughts and comments down below on this one. I'm going to check it out myself, but this is kind of what I've just been seeing around the internet, and a lot of good vibes. There's like a 78, I think. At this point, it's probably going to go lower. I don't know. It's not fun. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, we have the $500 giveaway to Xbox giveaway in the Twitter and Twitch stream down below for bonus follows. We have the Target links and Amazon links too. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place. And give me your thoughts and comments down below.